It's 3 a.m. You're lying awake in the dark, staring at the ceiling. Your mind is racing and your body feels heavy. You can't sleep, and something just feels off. Even after a full night's sleep, you wake up feeling exhausted, like you barely slept at all. Your brain feels foggy, like you're mentally moving through molasses. By mid-morning, your stomach feels swollen and bloated, more than it should. You feel like you're carrying around a secret toxic load inside you, and you just can't shake it. Strange things keep happening. A red, itchy rash flares up on your skin, or random waves of anxiety hit you out of nowhere. Your mind feels fuzzy too. You might fumble for words or grapple with a dull headache. It's as if your own brain has been turned on low power mode. It's bewildering. You start to wonder if these symptoms could actually be connected. But you get nothing but puzzled looks and tests that come back normal. You're told things like, "It's just stress," or "You're getting older, that's normal." But here's the truth. You are not crazy, and it's not just aging. Now, consider the real culprit inside you. A damaged gut wall. Doctors now use the term leaky gut or intestinal permeability to describe it. It's like tiny gaps in your gut lining or letting stuff through that shouldn't. Think of your gut like a fortress or a coffee filter. Normally it only lets the good stuff through. But if it gets holes, toxins and undigested food sneak into your bloodstream, triggering fatigue, bloating, and inflammation everywhere. Suddenly, those random symptoms start to make sense. The fatigue, the brain fog, the stomach aches, even the skin flare-ups. All could be clues pointing back to this one hidden issue. So if you've been feeling tired and toxic, maybe the answer has been inside you all along. In the next section, we'll pull back the curtain on how that leaky gut wall is affecting your health, and what you can do to fix it. If you've been feeling constantly tired and bloated, the culprit might lie at your gut's own fortress wall. Imagine your intestinal lining as a castle wall or even a fine coffee filter, one cell thick yet covering over 4,000 square feet. When intact, this wall acts as a tight barrier controlling exactly what gets absorbed into your bloodstream. Tiny protein zippers, called tight junctions, seal the gaps between those cells. Think of them like the mortar or drawbridges of the fortress. They lock cells together and decide carefully what can slip through. Ideally just nutrients and water, nothing harmful. Scientists have identified zonulin, a 47 kDa protein, as the master key to these cellular gates. Zonulin briefly opens the tight junctions, for example, after you eat, so fluids can pass. In a healthy gut, this loosening is very short-lived, but if zonulin levels stay high, it's like the fortress gate staying unlatched too long. When that gate is open, unwanted particles can sneak through. Harvard Health notes that an unhealthy gut lining may develop cracks allowing partially digested food, toxins, and bugs to penetrate the tissues beneath. Research in Frontiers in Immunology shows this flood of antigens then activates immune cells to release inflammatory signals. This immune overreaction can leave you feeling chronically fatigued and puffy. In other words, a leaky gut keeps the immune system on high alert, sparking low-level inflammation. Scientists now link this inflammation, driven by gut permeability, to symptoms like ongoing fatigue and bloating. So how does a leaky gut actually show up in real life? Not just on lab tests, but in the way you feel every single day. Let's walk through 7 signs that researchers and clinicians repeatedly see when intestinal permeability is compromised. Sign number 1. Chronic bloating and gas. This is usually the first and loudest signal. You eat a normal meal, but your stomach swells like a balloon. You feel pressure, tightness, or embarrassing gas that seems out of proportion to what you ate. When the gut lining is damaged, partially digested food particles linger longer than they should. That feeds opportunistic bacteria, leading to excessive fermentation and gas production. This isn't just poor digestion, it's a sign the barrier itself isn't working properly. Sign number 2. Brain fog and headaches. Ever feel mentally cloudy, slow, or forgetful, like your brain is wrapped in cotton? This is where the gut-brain axis comes in. The gut produces over 90% of the body's serotonin and constantly communicates with the brain via nerves, immune signals, and microbial metabolites. When toxins leak into the bloodstream, inflammatory molecules can cross the blood-brain barrier, contributing to brain fog and even migraines. Sign number 3. Skin issues like eczema, rosacea, or adult acne. Your skin is not separate from your gut, it's a reflection of it. Studies repeatedly show that when the immune system is overstimulated by gut-derived toxins, inflammation often shows up on the skin. That's why topical creams may soothe symptoms but fail to fix the root cause. Sign number 4. Intense sugar and carb cravings. This one surprises many people. If you constantly crave sweets, bread, or refined carbs, it may not be a willpower issue. A leaky gut environment often favors overgrowth of yeast and opportunistic microbes, including Candida. These organisms thrive on sugar and can manipulate hunger signals, pushing cravings that feed their survival. Sign number 5. Joint pain and stiffness. Especially in the morning or after sitting for long periods. You might think it's arthritis or aging, but systemic inflammation often starts in the gut. When immune complexes form in response to leaked food proteins and toxins, they can circulate and deposit in joints, triggering pain and stiffness. This is why gut permeability is being studied extensively in inflammatory joint conditions. Sign number 6. Nutritional deficiencies, even with a healthy diet. You eat well, maybe even take supplements, yet blood work shows low iron, B12, magnesium, or vitamin D. A compromised gut wall cannot efficiently absorb nutrients. Worse, inflammation damages the very transport mechanisms responsible for nutrient uptake. You're eating the right foods, but your body can't fully use them. Sign number 7. Autoimmune conditions or unexplained immune issues. This is the most serious signal, and one that modern research is paying close attention to. In autoimmune conditions, the immune system mistakes your own tissues for threats. Researchers have found that intestinal permeability often precedes autoimmune activity, allowing foreign proteins to provoke immune confusion and chronic self-attack. Taken individually, these symptoms seem unrelated. But together, they tell a powerful story. Your gut barrier may be under attack. And the good news? This is not a life sentence. In the next section, we'll talk about how to calm the immune system, seal the gut lining, and give your body the tools it needs to repair, naturally and intelligently. You might start by removing things that irritate your gut. Cut out gluten, wheat and similar grains. Ditch heavily processed seed oils, like canola or corn oil, and choose organic produce to avoid chemicals like glyphosate. These common triggers fuel inflammation in the gut lining and slow down healing. At the same time, add healing supports. Prebiotic fiber from veggies, fruits, and things like psyllium seed feeds your beneficial bacteria. Probiotics from yogurt, kefir or fermented vegetables add more healthy microbes. You can also use gentle binders, such as bentonite clay or activated charcoal supplements, which act like sponges to soak up and carry away toxins. Fermented foods deserve a special mention. Sauerkraut, kimchi, kefir, kombucha and other cultured foods naturally contain probiotics and nutrients that help calm inflammation and rebuild the gut barrier. These are simple, everyday additions that support the healing process. Lifestyle matters, too. Aim for at least one comfortable bowel movement per day. Drinking water, eating fiber-rich foods, and gentle movement, even a daily walk, help keep things moving. Manage stress through meditation, deep breathing or short walks, because chronic stress hormones can worsen gut issues. And don't skimp on sleep. A full night's rest gives your body time to repair, including your digestive system. Of course, juggling all this can feel overwhelming. You might think, should I really buy bentonite clay, psyllium husk, black walnut hulls, aloe vera juice, and a probiotic? Taking them all separately can be confusing and expensive. It's understandable to feel that way. That's where an all-in-one solution can help. SynoGut is formulated to combine these key gut support ingredients into one comprehensive, synergistic formula. It contains bentonite clay, psyllium husk, black walnut, aloe vera, and targeted probiotic strains, all working together in one daily supplement. What's more, SynoGut is made with quality and safety in mind. It's manufactured in the USA, in FDA-registered and GMP-certified facilities, so it meets strict standards. The ingredients are non-GMO and there are no added stimulants or harsh fillers. Most importantly, SynoGut supports gentle daily gut motility. Regular movement through your digestive tract helps prevent reabsorption of waste and toxins, keeping you feeling lighter and more comfortable. Taking SynoGut once or twice a day with water helps keep things moving smoothly. And if you're on the fence, there's extra peace of mind with a 60-day money-back guarantee. No pressure, just time to see if SynoGut makes a difference for you. So remember, remove irritants, add nourishing supports, and support your body with healthy habits. An all-in-one supplement like SynoGut can tie it all together as you work toward feeling less bloated, more energized, and back to your best self. So here's the bottom line. Leaky gut is real, and it could be the hidden culprit behind the fatigue, brain fog, bloating, and aches you've been dealing with. And here's the hopeful truth. These symptoms aren't just a normal part of aging. They're signals from your body. The good news is your gut lining can repair itself over time. In fact, many people notice that as their gut heals, their energy returns and brain fog lifts. You have the power to regain your energy and clarity. So what's next? Start with the basics. Improve your diet and lifestyle. Fill your plate with whole, fiber-rich foods, colorful vegetables, fruits, whole grains, and probiotic-rich foods like yogurt, kefir or fermented vegetables. Cut back on sugar, processed foods and alcohol that can irritate the gut. Practice stress reduction and get quality sleep, since research links chronic stress and poor sleep to a leaky gut. These science-backed steps help tighten your gut barrier and ease those chronic symptoms. And remember, you're not alone. You can also add targeted support. For example, SynoGut is a plant-based supplement with natural fibers, probiotics and soothing herbs designed to support digestion and help restore gut balance. It's not a magic cure, but used alongside healthy habits, it can give your gut an extra boost. You've got the information you need. Now take that first step today. Click the link in the description to learn more about SynoGut and how it could fit into your gut healing plan. And if you found this video helpful, please subscribe to our channel. We'll keep bringing you practical, science-backed gut health tips to empower your wellness journey. Remember, healing your gut is a journey, and every small step counts. Stay hopeful and proactive. With knowledge and consistency, your gut, and your whole body, can feel vibrant and alive again. Medical disclaimer. This video is for educational purposes only and is not a substitute for professional medical advice.